Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Jamiieella from Jamiieella.com. In today's video we're gonna do the Jamaican girl tag. So just one disclaimer here, I already did a Jamaican tag, a slang tag, and I think I did 2 slang tags. Yeah, I never knew there was a Jamaican girl tag, but I found out and I'm gonna do that tag today. If you're Jamaican and you watch this video, go ahead and do the tag. I would love to see it. But before we get into this video, guys, remember to like, share with all your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, please remember to click that notification bell so you could be notified anytime I upload a new video. So the first question asks, where were you born? And I was born in Trenchtown, and that's a part of Kingston, so that's where I was born. Number 2 asks, what's your favorite dish? I'm gonna put shades here, okay, because I not too long ago made my favorite dish. You guys, if you've been watching my videos, you know that it is stewed chicken, rice and peas, and plantains on the side, okay? And I made a video and I put it up on YouTube, which got good feedback, but I also put a clip on Facebook, and a lot of Jamaicans attacked me, y'all. I think that's why I don't do cooking videos on my channel, because every Jamaican claim they know how to cook, but some of them don't even know how to boil water. Number 3 asks, which is better, real Jamaican food or American Jamaican food? It depends, like, because not all Jamaicans, like I said before, know how to cook. It could be in America and the person, you know, just know how to get down in the kitchen. The best food in Jamaica is the box food them that they sell on the road. Number 4, when people find out you're from Jamaica, do they actually say something in Patois? Of course, every time, especially when I was younger and I was in high school, they'd be like, oh, you have an accent, where you from? And I used to lie about it all the time, because in New York everybody knows once you have an accent you're from the Caribbean, because there's so many Caribbean people in New York. In Atlanta, and I speak and they hear this like accent, they're like, oh, where you from? So I just be like, I'm from New York, because I don't want them to ask me to say something in Jamaican. And something they're like, oh, you don't even look like Jamaican. Like, this is what's been going on in Atlanta, y'all. Sirens at night, sirens at the day. Sister, say hi to the video.
You're making a video?
Yes.
What kind of video are you making?
It's called the Jamaican girl tag. You want to say hi to the video?
Hi. Hi.
You want to say something in Jamaica, since it's the Jamaican girls tag? You want to say something in Jamaica?
Yes.
What you want to say? Say a Wagwan.
What's up?
No, that's American. Say it to the Jamaican. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
You're bad. Let me call you back. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Bye.
Yes.
Bye. Okay, y'all. That was my little sister. She's only 6. Number 5 is, how good is your patois? My patois is not as good as someone that, like my little sister. She's 6. She lives in Jamaica right now, so she's around Jamaican people. She knows the new words and stuff like that, the new slang them, so she knows a lot. So her patois is better than my patois right now, because I definitely, I'm struggling. When I go back home, I struggle with my brothers, I struggle with my dad, because they speak so fast and I don't understand what they're saying. The next question is, have you ever been in a fight? Why? I never been in a fight in Jamaica, but when I came to America, I've been in a fight. I remember my first fight, and like I told you guys, I don't know if I had a story time on it, but maybe I should like even tell you guys about that. It was crazy because I never seen so much blood in my life. I was being bullied, okay, and this person kept picking on me. I'm like, stop, telling the person to stop every day. I remember, like, before I go to school, I would tell my mom, like, I don't want to go because this one girl, she keeps picking on me. And my mom was like, oh, ignore her. So all right, I went to school that last day, and I just lost it. I kind of, like, I don't know what happened. My hands just went up and I just like punched her. Like, she was like sitting right beside me and she was making fun of me and all the kids were laughing and everything like that, and I was just like tell her to stop and she wouldn't, and I just don't know what happened, y'all. My hands just was like this and I went boom, all her front teeth fell out. Blood was everywhere. I don't even know blood was on my hand. I just sat there like looking crazy and wild, and she started crying, and I was just like, hold on. Like, but after that though, that girl never choose to say another word to me. If y'all bullying other people, stop, because I'm telling you, you're either gonna get yourself really hurt, beat up, or you're gonna get yourself killed. Okay, period. Next question is, are you allowed? I think my family is allowed, especially when we're together. Everyone that's from an island, you know, Puerto Rico, what is it, Dominican Republic, Haiti, everyone is allowed, because I feel like it's the culture, like we're like similar like that. The next one is, would you consider yourself the stereotypical Jamaican? If you are talking about what is a stereotypical Jamaican, you mean the guys that have dread, smoke weed? No, not all Jamaicans are the ones that you see in the movies, on TV, and blah blah blah. No, we don't all have dreads. We're not all dark skinned. we come in different shades. Okay, Jamaica is a people of one. We're all one. That's what we call our people. We have Chinese people, we have Indian people, we have Spanish people, we have black people. Okay, we're all one. We have white people, but we speak the same language. And the funny thing is, when I was in Jamaica and I was younger, I never knew what racism was until I came to America. And I want to say this, I don't smoke weed. I mean, I tried when I was younger, and I don't have dreads. So not all Jamaicans smoke weed, and it's very disrespectful when you ask a Jamaican if they smoke weed. If you ask them why you don't have dreads, why you're not dark skinned, oh, you don't look like a Jamaican. I hate when people tell me that I don't look like a Jamaican. Like, what a Jamaican look like? What an American look like? You get it? Don't make sense. Don't believe the hype that you see on TV. Next one is, do you think all Jamaican parents are the same? Period. I think all Jamaican parents are the same, because all of them say the same thing when they're upset. All of them love to cook for family. All of them love to go party. All of them like to celebrate things big, you know? All of them like to show off what they have. If they just got a big house, or they just have cars, and they just have a new big ass job, they love the whole neighborhood to hear how well they're doing. Or even the man them, even the Jamaican man them think them can cook. Everybody can cook in Jamaica, right? That's a lie, but we know. The next question asks, does it bother me when a non-Jamaican person wears dreads? And no, it does not. But in Jamaica, it means something when they do have dreads most of the time. So you know, but it doesn't bother me when I see an American person wear dreads or whatever. Do you, boo? Next question asks, what do you dislike about being Jamaican? Like, I feel like this, when Jamaicans have something to say, they don't know how to say it politely. Like, what your mom teach you when you were younger, if you don't have nothing nice to say, not say it at all, keep your mouth shut. That's what I don't like with Jamaicans. They always have something to say, okay, when it's not necessary. Okay, the next question asks, what do I love about Jamaica? I love the beaches, first of all. Like, who doesn't? I love the culture, the food, the colors, the palm trees. I love my whole island, y'all. Okay, it's just so beautiful when I touch down. Okay, in the morning when you wake up, you hear the chicken making noise, and you know, waking you up in the morning. And when you go to your veranda, you're on the mountains, and everything is so beautiful, and you're just like, wow. I love the fact that everything in Jamaica, like the food, is organic, because the chicken just got killed. Okay, the vegetables are planted in the backyard. The next question is, what do you feel about Jamaican mandem? Okay, so Jamaican guys are very possessive. Very possessive, very strict. Say if they call you and you don't pick up, it's a problem. And I'm a grown-ass woman, and I don't feel like I need a man to baby me. I need a man to help me to mentally and spiritually grow. Not physically grow, but spiritually and mentally grow. Not somebody to baby me and act like my father or my mother. And I feel like Jamaican men do that, especially with women. Not all of them, don't get me wrong. Okay, don't come for me. I'm just saying, like, the ones that I experienced, Boy, them rough. Them rough. And the way them talk to you, them rough. But can't bother with it because me cuss you out. Okay? Me cuss you out right here and right now. Me let you know. So, the next question is, how do you feel about Jamaican women? I'm gonna tell you this. Okay? I don't have a lot of Jamaican friends. I feel like back home in Jamaica, it's so much easier to make friends with Jamaican girls. But over here, they think them all that, don't they? And my best friend, she's Guyanese. The funny thing is, I used to have a lot of problems with Jamaican girls in high school. And she have a lot of problem with Jamaican people too. So, I don't know what's going on. I feel like the same thing with man them in a Jamaica, they're more nicer. And when them come up here, they're Americanized. It's the same thing with the girl them. I don't know what to think about Jamaican girls. Because one of my best friends were Jamaican. Were Jamaican, and we're not friends now. So because of jealousy, because of envy, and you know, it wasn't like that at first, but it developed like that. I don't know what's going on with Jamaican girls. Like I'm not jealous of any girl, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's me, maybe it's my energy, maybe I'm picking all the wrong chicks to be friends with. I don't know. Question. Keep it together, girl. I'm keeping it together. I'm keeping it together. The next question asks, how much makeup do you wear? Okay, I wear foundation, I wear concealer, I wear brow pencil, I wear mascara, lashes, I wear eyeshadows, lipstick, so I guess a full face. Okay. The next question is that your real hair? These are braids, baby. Not at the moment, no. The funny thing is, when I used to be in high school, I used to wear my own hair in high school. And everybody used to ask me, like, is that your real hair? The last question is, do you think Jamaicans have beef with Haitians? Just like Dominican and Puerto Rican. You know, I don't know, who does Cuba have beef with? Because I'm not sure, okay? But I don't hear a lot about Cuba, but I hear about Puerto Rico and Dominicans that they don't get along really. I don't know how that came about, y'all, because it is something that I hear. And I had Haitian friends, you know, and my cousin have Haitian friends too. So I guess it's like, I don't know. I get it's out there that we have beef with each other, but I don't know why. Can you like tell me below why? I feel like maybe because Jamaica is well known. Haiti is known, but it's just not a place that is on television. And I'm not gonna, no shades to nobody that's Haitian. I'm just saying, like, you don't see the commercials saying come to Haiti, you know. You see more like commercials about Dominican Republic and all that, and Jamaica or Puerto Rico or something like that. You might see something. So, and I feel like that's probably why, because of that situation. And Jamaica people are well known to not to apologize, or not to I mean, I'm not gonna say they're cold, but we're just, you know, excited about our country. We're not per se excited about anybody else's country. We just love our country, our people. Even though Trinidad and Tobago is beautiful and we respect that, we don't care about what's going on over there. We don't care about what's going on in other people's. I'm just saying from my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying like what I see. Like, yeah, I just feel like, you know, Jamaicans are just morally what's going on with their country, what's going on around their neighborhood. They're not thinking about other people. But yes, I feel like there is a beef there. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Sorry it took me so long to explain that last question, but I hope I don't get no like backlash for it. I'm sorry. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember when you subscribe to hit that notification bell so you could be notified of any future videos. And remember to share this video as well with all your friends, and I'll definitely get back to you on a future video. Comment down below. And do you think Haitians and Jamaicans have beef?